Hi, this is Susan of Inner Wisdom Healing Arts. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. I wanted to talk more about Brennan Healing Science today. It's a 4-year program in energy medicine, energy healing, and it's very in-depth, being that it's 4 years, because if you're on a healing journey, you may be familiar with other healing modalities that you can learn in a weekend, but this is a 4-year program, and it's very in-depth. I graduated from the initial 4 years in 2001. It's a healing journey. It's not just about going and learning techniques. We're required to do our process, and it's tested. We're learning about the human energy field, not just the chakras, the whole energy field, how it works together. There's a lot of psychology that we're studying, the wounding process, and the defense mechanisms. Specifically, there's 5 characterologies that we study. And by characterology, I'm talking about defense mechanisms and their patterns. And the characterologies fall into certain defense patterns. And everybody's usually a little bit of several defense patterns, but they might favor like 1 or 2 of those characterologies. It's much more in depth, and I won't get into that right now, and maybe some other time I'll do a video a little bit more about introducing the characterologies, because you might recognize some of your defense patterns. But we're required to learn that and work through our own defense system, because in order to be a healer, when you're working with energy, if you have a clogged system, you're not going to be a clear channel. So life is a journey. We're continually working that process, and we're working our edge. But we're also asked to begin recognizing, where is my edge? Where is my edge? So that you can make it conscious. It's like shining light into it. So we're, even though I graduated back in 2001, that's part of the journey, is expanding self-awareness. And that's what I do in this work to help my clients. I've since, actually this past fall, started the Advanced Studies program at the Barbara Brennan School, which is another 2 years. So I'm in the midst of my first year. And again, it's a very intensive program. I have my moments of cursing it, but it's a gift, because healing happens by going through it. It's going through the process. We can't shove it under a rug. We can't be blaming everybody else. It's a personal process that we take in, and we take responsibility for ourselves. So when I'm working with a client, I'm holding space for them to move through that, to have those aha moments of going, oh my gosh, this is what I do. Because that's where change happens. Just like, and I'll use addiction as an example. An addict can't make change, can't truly heal until they take responsibility and say, oh, yes, this is a problem for me. Then we can move forward. So, in the first 4 years of the program, what we're taught is really more hands-on, what I'd call table work, healing. In the advanced studies, it really looks more like a counseling session with a twist, because it's very interactive. It's not about just rehashing the story. You may come in with a story, but we're going to bring it into the moment, and we're going to bring it into the body and in the energy. Where is that pattern in your system? And it's helping you to connect to it and really expand awareness into it. And there again, using the analogy of shining light into it so that it can really be cleared. And it's just like, it makes me think of affirmations, and I'm a big fan of affirmations, but I also know how ineffective they can be if I'm stuck in my energy pattern. I can repeat something till, the cows come home or pigs fly, but if it's stuck in my energy field where everything is created, then me repeating something over and over again isn't going to get me anywhere. It's kind of like treading water. It's just, I'm not moving forward. We really need to get to the heart of the matter and get to the energy blocks. Where's that energy pattern that just keeps us stuck in that, we're repeating our past, we're repeating the stories, but we're not actually making change. So in a session, it can really look like, it can look like table work, where you're relaxing on a table and I'm doing hands-on healing, but we're going to be interacting at the same time. You aren't coming in to be fixed. You don't need to be fixed. What you need to do is remember who you truly are, the power that you have within you, and we work together in partnership, because that is going to get you long-lasting change. Not coming in and saying, here I am, fix me, use your magic wand. And God knows how many times I wish, I wanted somebody to fix me with a magic wand, but I also know that, coming out the other end of things, I'm so much stronger and better for it, and you will be too. So it can look like that table work, or we can work over the phone. We can work in person. It's just sitting and talking to each other, where you might come in with a problem that you're having with a friend. You're really upset with them, and it might be, we're going to take a breath together and connect energetically. And where is that? What is it? What's at the heart of the pain that you're in? Maybe there's some transference that you're experiencing with this person. And it's when we take that pause, which is hard to do on our own sometimes, to really take that pause and sink into it, to have that aha moment. Oh, this feels like it felt with my mother. I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day where, and that's why it's fresh in my head, where, they're talking about a friend of theirs, and it was, this is what I had to do with my mother, and I'm really angry about it. So there was the recognition. There was the light bulb that went up. This is, I'm getting triggered. Okay. Then we can go into clearing and releasing that old pattern, that old relational pattern. Oh, here I am, still trying to take care of my mother, or, whatever it might be for you. So if you're intrigued by any of this, curious about Brennan healing work at all, I want to offer you a special discount for your first session. And this is for new clients, or, you know, even people that I've seen before. You're welcome to take advantage of this also because you've watched the video. So you get a 25% discount on a Brennan integrated session. And that can either be in person, or a lot of times I do them via Zoom or FaceTime, or just over the phone. You just need to go to my website at innerwisdomhealingarts.org, and I'll put that link below. Go to my services page and set up your own appointment. You'll get my calendar. And when you set up your appointment, you're asked 3 questions. In the second question, it asks for a good email for you. And there, I want you to note, put in discount code and the number 8, and I'll put that information down below also. Put that in, and then I'm going to send you my Venmo link with the 25% discount included. Now, you don't have to have a Venmo account to use Venmo, but if you're uncomfortable with Venmo, I can invoice you and you'll get a 20% discount, because then I have to pay credit card fees. So if you don't want to use Venmo, then just note that also, so that I know to send you, email you an invoice. I use Square Invoice, and you'll get a 20% discount then. So either way, you know, it's a good opportunity to check out this work for yourself. Also below, I'm going to put a link on one of the interviews that Barbara Brennan did when she was still alive. Barbara Brennan is the founder of the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, and she talks a little bit more in depth about the school program. So I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to, you know, leave me any questions and comments that you have down below, and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I look forward to working with you. Thanks. Bye.